Corporate tax filing and bookkeeping is mandatory for all the companies in the UAE. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw Lifestyle once again. This video is going to be about the filing and bookkeeping of corporate tax. So last year, the corporate tax announcement was done by the government of UAE. And from this year, the filing is going to start, as in you'll have to file the corporate taxes. So if you have a business in Dubai or in UAE, this video is a very important video for you because you will need to know about the corporate tax. You will need to know when you need to file the corporate tax. You'll also need to know the bookkeeping for corporate tax and also the registration of corporate tax. So let's take it one by one. In this video, I'm going to explain you all these things so that we are very clear on understanding everything about corporate tax. It's not complicated, it's very simple. So I will make it simpler in this video. So watch the video till the end. Now, first thing that we're going to talk about is registration of corporate tax. So if you have a business, you registered a business in the UAE, any business, right? The moment you have the trade license, whether that is in the free zone or that is in the mainland. So the first thing that you will need to do, that you should register for the corporate tax. So there are a lot of rumors in the market, and some people say that there's exemption on companies, and if you register your company with the free zone, you don't have to register for corporate tax. So that's not correct. There is exemption for certain type of companies, and that I will explain in my video ahead. But generally, for all the companies, the registration for corporate tax needs to be done, which is compulsory. Now, what happens if you don't register for corporate tax? So there's going to be a penalty of 10,000 dirhams if you don't register with the corporate tax. So, and this is one part of it where you understand about the registration. And second is the bookkeeping and filing of tax. So these are two different things. Bookkeeping, as in you will have to keep the track record of your expenses, of your daily, monthly expenses, your incomes. You will have to keep the bills. You have to have a balance sheet at the end of the year, which shows your profit and loss. So to maintain all of these transactions and to tally them with your bank statement every month. So that is what is obviously called as bookkeeping, and you need to keep those records with you. That's how you will be able to file the corporate tax at the end of the year. Now, what happens if there are a lot of companies, a lot of people, they just have the company, they don't do any business under that company, and they don't, they don't have any income under that company, or they don't have any expenses under that company. What about those people? So they also have to file the corporate tax, no matter whether they have done any business under that company or no, but they still have to file the corporate tax, but they can file as nil, right? So filing still needs to be done at the end of the year when your corporate tax date is due. So your filing still has to be done. There's no exemption on that, right? Now, if you have incomes and expenses all through the year, then you need to maintain your books, right? And once you maintain your books at the end of the year, you can do the corporate tax filing. Now, when should you do the filing? So usually, you always get this email from federal authority that when you should file your corporate tax, which is usually at the end of every year, like after every 1 year, you need to file tax. This is not quarterly filing like the VAT. So corporate tax is only once in a year. That's how you file the corporate tax. Now, how much do you have to pay? Okay, so the corporate tax rate in the UAE is 9%. So 9% is on your income, on your net income. Whatever is your net income that shows in your books, on that you will have to pay 9% as corporate tax, but only if your net income exceeds 375,000 dirhams per year. If it does not exceed that, then you don't need to pay the corporate tax. However, you will still need to file. So this obviously is standard for everyone. It's whether you have a mainland company, you have a free zone company, you have a multiple partner based company, whatever company you have, but you're still liable for the corporate tax. And now is the first filing that's coming up. So you should be keeping your books ready, and you should be filing your corporate tax. Now, some of you might have the question that what could be the charges for bookkeeping and filing of corporate tax? So generally, if you see in the market, you don't have to hire a chartered accountant for this, or you don't need to have an in-house person or accounts guy for this to do all this process. You can easily outsource the process, wherein you'll be charged anything between 300 to 500 dirhams per month for bookkeeping, depending upon the number of transactions. And about 1,000 to 1,500 dirham is the charges in the market for filing the tax, which is once in a year, right? So you will be looking at two expenses. One is the monthly bookkeeping, right? Which is going to cost you 300 dirhams to 500 dirhams, as I said, depending upon the number of transactions that you do in the month. And the second is the filing of corporate tax, which is between 1,000 to 1,500 dirhams. So if in any case you have registered a company here and you want more information on this topic, you can always reach out to me. We have an in-house team for filing taxes and bookkeeping, and we can help you doing that at the minimal possible charges, right? If you have more questions, you can reach out to me on my Instagram, which is asif_war, ASIF_WAR, war, and I can answer all your questions, or you can write down here in the comments and we'll reply as soon as possible. You can also drop me an email. My personal email ID, not the company email ID, my personal email ID is asifwar2012@gmail.com. I will put it on the video as well. asifwar2012@gmail.com. You can write to me anytime. I will reply to you. However, whenever you send me an email, please drop your contact number or your WhatsApp number, because once you drop an email, I'll be able to call you or reach out to you maybe at whatever time, and then we can take it from there. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope this was helpful for you, and do subscribe to this channel, and the more videos are coming up for you.